Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Deni Setiawan. My NPN is 244031. I am a student of Faculty Economics and Business, majoring in Management, student of Management Class A. In this video, I will present a topic titled Introduction to International Trade. International trade is the exchange of goods and services between countries. It is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that has shaped the world economy for centuries. International trade allows countries to specialize in the production of goods and services in which they have a competitive advantage, leading to greater efficiency and higher levels of living standard. The basic of international trade. International trade involves the exchange of goods and services across national borders. This exchange is driven by a difference in resource endowment, labor cost, and consumer preference. Export represent goods and services produced domestically and sold to consumer in the other countries, while import are goods and service produced abroad and consumed domestically. Export goods and service produced domestically and sold abroad. Examples include automobiles, electronics, agricultural products, tourism service, and financial service. Import goods and service produced abroad and purchased by domestic consumers. Examples include clothing, furniture, coffee, oil, and medical equipment. Comparative advantage and absolute advantage. Comparative advantage is the ability of a country to produce a good or a service at a lower opportunity cost than another country. Opportunity cost represents the value of the next best alternative that is foregone when making a choice. Absolute advantage, on the other hand, refers the ability of a country to produce a good or service using fewer resources than another country. For example, country A produces good X more efficiently, and country B produces good Y more efficiently. The gains from trade. When countries specialize in the production of goods and services in which they have a comparative advantage and trade with each other, both countries can benefit from increased efficiency and higher levels of living standard. This is because specialization allows countries to allocate resources more effectively, leading to greater output and lower prices for consumers. Increased production. Specialization allows countries to focus on producing goods and services where they are most efficient, leading to higher overall production levels. Lower price. Increased competition from international trade can lead to lower price for consumers as producers compete for market share. Greater variety of goods. Trade expands the range of goods and services available to consumers, providing greater choice and variety. Tariffs and protectionism. Protectionism is a set of government policies designed to restrict international trade. One common form of protectionism is tariffs, which are taxes imposed on imported goods. These policies aim to protect domestic industry from foreign competition by making imported goods more expensive. Tariffs tax on import goods, making them more expensive for domestic consumers. Quotas is limit on the quantity of import goods allowed into a country, and subsidies is government payment to domestic producers, helping them compete with foreign producers. The effect of tariffs and quotas. Tariffs and quotas can have both positive and negative effect on the economy. While they can protect domestic industries from foreign competition, they can also lead to higher price for consumer, reduce consumer choice, and inefficiency in resource allocation. 1. Higher price. Tariffs and quotas raise the price of imported goods, making them less affordable for consumer. 2. Reduce consumer choice. Trade restrictions limit the variety of goods and services available to consumer. And 3. Inefficient resource allocation. Protectionist policies can lead to resources being allocated to less efficient industry, hindering economic growth. The political economy of trade policy. The political economy of trade policy considers the interplay of economic factors, political interest, and societal preference in shaping trade policies. Trade policies are often influenced by lobbying efforts from various groups, such as domestic producers, consumers, and labor unions. These groups may advocate for protectionist measures to protect their interests, even if they are not necessarily in the best interest of the overall economy. Economic interests, domestic industry may lobby for protectionist measures to protect their market share from foreign competition. Political interests, politicians may support protectionist measures to gain votes from certain constituencies for our industries. And societal preference is public opinion can influence trade policy, with some people favoring protectionism to protect domestic jobs or national security. The argument for protectionism. Proponents of protectionism argue that trade restrictions are necessary to protect domestic industries from foreign competition, promote national security, and support domestic employment. However, these arguments are often debated and challenged by economics to argue that protectionism leads to inefficiency, higher price, and reduced consumer choice. Number 1. Protection domestic jobs. Protectionist measures can protect domestic industry from foreign competition, potentially preserving jobs in those industries. However, this can come at the cost of higher price for consumers and less efficient resource allocation. 2. Promoting national security. Some argue that trade restrictions are necessary to protect strategically important industries, such as defense or energy production. This can be controversial, as it can lead to a higher price for consumers and reduce innovation. 3. Protecting infant industries. Developing countries may argue for temporary protectionist measures to help infant industries grow and compete with more established foreign companies. But however, it's important to ensure these measures are temporary and do not lead to long-term inefficiencies. The World Trade Organization and Trade Agreement. The World Trade Organization, or WTO, is an intergovernmental organization that regulates international trade and aims to promote free trade among its member countries. The WTO negotiates and enforces trade agreements, resolving trade disputes and promoting a level playing field for global trade. Trade agreements such as North American Free Trade Agreement or NAFTA, the European Union's Single Market, and the World Trade Organization, or WTO agreement, aim to reduce tariff and other trade barriers, promoting international trade and economic growth. Reducing trade barriers, trade agreements aim to lower tariffs, quotas, and other restrictions on international trade, making it easier for business to trade across borders. Dispute settlement mechanism. The WTO provides a mechanism for resolving trade disputes between member countries, ensuring that trade agreements are enforced and the rules are followed. Conclusion and key takeaways. International trade is a vital aspect of the global economy, driving economic growth, increasing efficiency, and expanding consumer choice. While protectionist measures may offer temporary benefits to certain industries, they ultimately lead to inefficiencies and higher price for consumers. The WTO plays a crucial role in regulating global trade, promoting free trade, and resolving trade disputes. Understanding the principle of international trade, the gains from trade, and the challenge of protectionism is essential for informed policy making and a thriving global economy. Comparative advantage. Countries should specialize in producing goods and services where they are most inefficient and trade with other countries to benefit from lower price and greater variety. Gains from trade. Free trade leads to increased production, lower prices, and a wider range of goods and services available to consumers. Protectionism's drawbacks. Protectionist measures can lead to higher price, reduced consumer choice, and inefficient in resource allocation. Well, maybe that's all I can convey in this video. If there are any mistakes, I apologize. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.